Hello and good evening, friend. Technology is the field where day by day there is the development of the software, the development of the hardware, development of the ecosystem, development in the field of accessories, and development in the technology itself. So, if you want to see the development in the very fast, in a very precise manner, in a very transformative manner, then technology is the field where you can see that development. Recently, the advent of chat GPT like AI system or AI robot has triggered a discourse in the various field that whether this chat GPT is going to promote the job creativity and the newness in different field, or it is going to create a sector of the unemployed youth. The concern is that whether there will be the unemployment due to the chat GPT software, or the chat GPT like AI bots will eat the job. Now, there are the two viewpoints related to the both of the instance. In the first instance, that how this particular AI software, not only it is limited to the chat GPT, but it is also related to other AI software. How these are going to promote the creativity, diversity and workforce. Of course, these AI software are ultimately they are going to promote the workforce in both quality also and quantity also. Quality, I mean that the person or the organization which has the person which are not capable to create so much outstanding script or creativity or the content, they are going to get help from this type of AI chatbot. Again, it promotes the creativity. You can find out multifarious viewpoint angle points related to any of the topic, and the search has become the very fast and reliable, and there are the minimum errors in this chat GPT. So ultimately it is going to promote the diversity, creativity and productivity also. The quality of the work will automatically enhance, and the quantity of the work it will also enhance, because within a fraction of second you used to get tons of the content, which if you go on and work manually, then it will take weeks and the month to do that quantum of the work. So it has reduced the time also and effort also. So the quality as well as quantity of the work has automatically increased by the coming of this type of software, artificial intelligence. So if you say that it has increased the quantity, quality, productivity, creativity, then of course yes. And the reflection of this particular types of AI software is visible in various media content and various other platform like YouTubing also, like WhatsApping also, like other resources also. The positivity, next important positivity related to this artificial intelligence is that people has inclined towards studying related on the topic, because they easily get the content on these artificial intelligence sites, and this ultimately promotes the thrust and the desire to read more and more, because you easily get the content, and the content is also comes to you in a very concise manner, in a very defined manner, in a very readable manner, in a very presentable manner. So it's ultimately promotes the readability and demand of the content. Next important thing is that the dependence upon other periphery things like script writer, like somebody who will give you the content in a ready-made form, or other dependency has decreases. So ultimately this AI system has created a independent types of work culture where you are confident that you are going to perform the work without having to depend upon extra person or XYZ organization. Next important thing is that these type of software are in evolving phase. So most of the software are free of cost without costing any of penny. So the people are using this software with so excitement, with so curiosity, that the overburden is sometimes been experienced on this type of platform. So what I mean to say that this free payment or the free platform that is available to us ultimately boost the usability of this type of software or the platform. So the usability of this type of platform is day by day increasing. Again, this type of AI system ultimately help those who are unable to create. So it is attracting new mind, new workforce towards the creation, towards any entrepreneurship where the creativity is related. So content creation has become very easier by use of this AI software, and especially for those people who are not intelligent enough to create their own natural content. So in this perspective, this AI system has helped these people to come into the field of creativity, and even with the minimum investment they are able to create. So these are some of I will say the positivity of this chat GPT like AI system. There are many more than this, but most of the popular is chat GPT. Again, if I will say that what is the drawback of this, or whether in the long run this chat GPT will cost on the employment, the youths will not get the employment, or the big organization they will find the replacement of the human resource with this artificial resource, whether this happen or not. Of course, there is the chances that the workforce and the nature of the work will of course decrease in the creative field. Of course, because I have already told you that this chat GPT has increased the quantum of the work, efficiency, productivity and creativity of work. So without having dependent upon the human resource, anybody can create tons of content with an ease. So of course the demand for the workforce will automatically decrease. This is one viewpoint, but the other viewpoint that is very important and equally important is that if you think that there will be the less demand of the people in creative field, then you are not right. Of course, chat GPT used to present the content in the same manner, in the same fashion, in the same way to each and every organization. What I mean to say that is very clear, that chat GPT will produce the same content if somebody types from the India on the same topic or from the America. It has no way to give specialized or unique content to the individual user. What I mean is that before chat GPT, especially I am giving you the example of the media. In the media, news agency used to cater the news to all of the media houses which gets the membership of the news agency. So after getting that news from the agency, each and every media house, they used to edit the news to give their own shape, size and philosophy. They add their own headline, their own treatment, so that they can create their unique identity in the field. So again, if the chat GPT is providing the content to each and every organization with the same text, with the same narratives, with the same sentences, so again, to create the identity, to create the differentiation, to create the unique treatment, each and every organization needs to some of the intelligent workforce which can edit the content of ChatGPT, or even they can add some of the content in the ChatGPT. So this ultimately says that the demand of the intelligent and the creative workforce will still be there irrespective of the popularity of the ChatGPT like AI system. Now the second important point is that ChatGPT does not understand the locality terminology or the localization of the issues or the angle. If you will search any of the content, even I am making this video from the India and from the Patna, Bihar. But if I type something on it, he used to give me the example of the Americans or some other area. So ultimately, what does it mean? It means that this particular AI system has no idea of local examples, local understanding, or local senses or local viewpoint. So ultimately, if there is a person, creative person, who has the command over the local understanding, dialect, and the level of understanding of the people, he can recreate that content or rephrase that content with some adding of local example. So again, if somebody is thinking that this and like this other software will create the vacuum in the media, then they are wrong. Still, the demand of the creative person, intellectual person, and the person who has the idea and the sense of creation, idea and the sense of locality of the content, they will be still in demand, irrespective of the popularity of the ChatGPT like software. Again, the next important point is that ChatGPT only can create the content. It is not leads to production or likewise methodology. So other sector, irrespective of creative sector, in present there seems to be no any danger to other areas like production area, like services area. So other area are intact. Primary production area like mining, like agriculture, they have no any issue after coming up the ChatGPT. But other area also like service sector, like delivery or the production sector, ChatGPT is not going to create any nuisance. Again, this particular software and like this particular sector, these are only mean for the creative sector or the service sector related to the teaching. These are said to be in danger, but of course, still the physical resources, physical presentation of this content is mandatory and necessary, because still the people don't know how to process that information. And I mean to say that the information that is given through this AI software are to be intelligently processed before it convert into the knowledge. It means the knowledge related to the local understanding, local language, local example, and the local nomenclature. So these are necessary, and for this you need a physical being there. So if anybody is thinking that this particular software is going to replace the human resource, then up to a maximum extent it is not possible. But of course, minimum they will do some replacement, but in maximum way it will increase the productivity, creativity, and optional things, but it is not going to hamper the human resource. That's my take on this whole video. What do you think about my presentation? How you like it? Whether this has touched to your mind, your heart? If yes, then subscribe to my channel. If you have not liked this video, then like it, and you can also comment on my video. We will meet again with some interesting topic in my next video. Till then, bye bye.